Joey, I told you gotta be more specific, my boy. Everybody on the West Coast gonna take offense to that. Maybe that's what you wanted though, hey. Vaughn ain't playing no games. Crash Out Heritage. He sound like he's saying crash out as West Coast heritage. Like that's what we do for fun, bruh. I'm really hoping y'all to not start an East Coast West Coast beef with the whole West Coast and East Coast for beefing again. But I wouldn't mind seeing Vaughn versus Joey Bada's battle a few songs. And I wouldn't mind a few artists, but I just don't want it to become coast against coast because we don't hate the East Coast. West Coast do not hate the East Coast. That's not what we do. We don't hate. We appreciate, participate, congratulate. We don't hate. But I knew somebody was gonna respond because you said West Coast. You gotta be specific. It need to be a name on that when you pull that before you pull that thing and let it go. It need to be a name on that, babe. All right, Vaughn. Let's get into it. Brocksocrazy. Vaughn, Crash Out Heritage, West Coast. Let's get it, Vaughn. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't heard too much of Vaughn, so I don't know how this gonna be. But he was ready to respond, so let's get it. TDE though, so you already know you're gonna have bars. He coming with the guitars and shit like Erykah Badu. Got the Erykah Badu guitars. Ooh. Fix your heart and not your mind. Okay, Vaughn.
Look, courage come from niggas who minds in the middle with nowhere. It's monsters where I'm from, you stuck if you trying to go there.
Courage come from niggas who minds in the middle of nowhere. Is that what he said?
Look, courage come from niggas who minds in the middle with nowhere. It's monsters where I'm from, you stuck if you trying to go there. Uncle.
It's monsters where I'm from. You stuck if you trying to go there. He coming out the box.
You trying to go there. Uncle was a crackhead, cocaine on his nose hairs, getting high with the low fares. No Jordans, just pro cares. What's with the sneak diss and taking shots at us, then hide the Uzi? Cause the only badass the world was recognizing is boozy. Please don't get confused with shooting the.
The only badass the world was recognizing was Boosie. He being specific. He put a name on that. He put a name on his, Joey. Okay. All right, Vaughn. Shit, I need to go back and get me Vaughn album now.
And taking shots at us, then hide the Uzi. Cause the only badass the world was recognizing is boozy. Please don't get confused with shooting the movies we're really shooting. Was on soul album, so if you ask me, you look like a goofy. I hope this message reaches you.
Please don't get confused with shooting the movie with really shooting.
Well, and Tori, you should be ashamed of yourself. Cause DDG needed to sell. You did a verse from a sale, for you went to jail in a booth. Me and you was Keenan and Kel. Stranger things happen on the mic.
What happened with him and Tori? Y'all was Keenan and Kel.
Things happen on the mic when niggas beef over L's. Don't think you shot her, I was praying for your freedom as well. You loyal to rappers in your early days, you beef with as well. If ain't no friendlies in a six, then we gon' blick you as well. Shoulda did 60 days in for a podcast. I treat Mar like orders from Timu. He'll get boxed bad. When it seemed like everyone hate us, how can we not crash? The pop out did something for niggas who don't got dads. Watch us make the stock crash. Kids play with cap guns. Last year was Act 1. I'm so that nigga. Black gums, I came for chicken. Flats drums, this TikTok crash out slang is not the right one.
Hold up, Vaughn is rapping. The boy is rapping. The crazy thing is, y'all, is that LA, we weren't usually known for our just straight lyrics. It was more like vibe, being able to make a good song with a good ass hook, and spitting too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say Ice Cube and Snoop ain't had no lyrics. They had bars. But I'm saying it wasn't as lyrical as the East Coast was. But like the last 20, 15 years, the West Coast been coming with, you know what I'm saying? We've been barring up. And then Vaughn is rapping right now, yo. That's the more of my damn story. That boy rapping.
The stock crash. Kids play with cap guns. Last year was Act 1. I'm so that nigga. Black gums, I came for chicken. Flats drums, this TikTok crash out slang is not the right one. Not crash outs is doing shit you can never come back from. Speaking on the land and it's a quiet place. Marathon, my soundtrack to life. We in a giant race. My hustle be for rappers, client base. Pray they don't violate. I'm trying to make it home to my daughters with my entire face. Ozempic claims on the block the way we losing the weight. This in my sign, leave you can shine. You're blue in the face. Y'all cheat.
Leave you could shine, you blue in the face. Damn, Vaughn. I really like this song. I listened to this back a few times.
In a giant race, my hustle be for rappers, client base. Pray they don't violate. I'm trying to make it home to my daughters with my entire face. Ozempic claims on the block the way we losing the weight. This in my sign, leave you can shine. You're blue in the face. Y'all cheesy as fuck. Charcuterie base, the unity fake. This
Y'all
not
cheesy
an
as fuck. Charcuterie base. Oh.
You're blue in the face. Y'all cheesy as fuck. Charcuterie base, the unity fake. This not an ad, but AD know the community straight. I'm back on Fig, I'm getting in shape. And losing my mind, it's not where it was initially placed. Tomorrow won't be in the same place I am as today. The West Coast, the best coast. Now get the fuck out my. They ain't got it like us. We whooping feet and applying pressure.
We whipping feet and applying pressure. That's why I don't know what Joey. We didn't say nothing bad about the East Coast. How you mad, Joey? We whipping feet. That what we doing right now. We whipping feet, Joey. Just let us whoop the feet that we whipping.
The best coast, now get the fuck out my. They ain't got it like us. We whooping feet and applying pressure. Point is that we been at they neck. Go get them diamond testers. Taking all fades off the back. Don't make me call for extra. That's why we always going off like black people smoke detectors. We raise Pac, Dre, and
don't make me call for extra. If you know, then you know.
That we been at they neck. Go get them diamond testers. Taking all fades off the back. Don't make me call for extra. That's why we always going off like black people smoke detectors. We raise Pac.
My damn smoke detector going off as we speak in the other room. Beep. 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 I done took the battery out the mug. That's still going on. I ain't never seen those. We took the battery out of it. Beep. Boy, I ain't never lied, going off like black people smoke detectors.
Get them diamond testers, taking all fades off the back. Don't make me call for extra. That's why we always going off like black people smoke detectors. We raised Pac, Dre, and Nip. That's a heavenly trinity. And all we had was DJ Head to back us in the industry. They talking reckless. That's a death wish signed in blood. Bitch, this LA County, we baptized goofies in the mud. We really want smoke with them niggas from the west side. We aliens on X-Files. You name the price, we best buy. Peasants don't contest guys. That shit that we can't let fly. On the dead homies, we'll turn them out to some dead guys. Man, fuck.
I know I'm a little biased, but it is what it is. But I'm just saying. Maybe this what my boy Joey wanted. Joey wanted this. Joey wanted this. He had to. He wanted that smoke. Now Vaughn over there with a big ass cigar, smoking like a mug. Smoking like a mug.
Man, fuck being buddy with niggas dissing in public, but see us in private and try to act like a distant cousin. We ain't doing no budging, we ain't dapping and hugging, and if we gotta stand alone, we gon' stand alone like a plug-in. I love it, and all the distance we been getting from y'all just double it. As long as we got mustard, then we gon' keep moving upward.
Facts. Facts. First it was Dre, now it's Mustard. You know what I'm saying? In 20 years, Mustard's gonna be like Dre. You feel me? He gonna be known as the guy from the West Coast. Not saying he gonna pass Dre. I'm just saying in 20 years, the youngest coming up is gonna look at Mustard like we look at Dre. And that's facts. As long as we got Mustard, we gonna keep moving upwards.
Love it, and all the distance we've been getting from y'all just double it. As long as we got Mustard, then we gon' keep moving upward. Real talk, all these King Arthurs to me looking like busters. When y'all had y'all 10 minutes of fame, we ain't say nothing.
We ain't say shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying, man. We ain't say nothing when nobody else had their 10 minutes of fame, bro. We ain't say nothing. And not saying it was just 10 minutes. Because everybody had their turn. I'm just saying, we ain't say nothing. We didn't be like, oh, the South is doing it right now. Fuck the South. Oh, the East Coast started everything. They some, Midwest and Detroit up there. We ain't say that. We congratulated. We ain't say nothing. Why people hate the West Coast so much?
Keep moving upward, real talk. All these King Arthurs to me looking like busters. When y'all had y'all 10 minutes of fame, we ain't say nothing. When they put Giuseppe's on for clout chasing, it's outrageous. Just go and make them hits that you not making without hating. Track rates.
Go and make them hits that you not making without hating. Woo-hoo. You can't hate because we making hits. Leave us alone and go make them hits you not making. That's what he said. Nah, I ain't say it. What Ray Vaughn said. Go make them hits that you not making. Leave us alone. He said, hey, what I said, what he said, hey, what I said. Oh.
Rates, check the Chase account to see my stocks raising. Don't check in when you pass the 10, that get you outdated. How we ain't like that, we influence everything. Y'all niggas move out to LA just to get put on by gangs. If you don't like the way we pop it, then stop picking up our slang. At least the homie was direct when he was mentioning your name. That's how you...
That's what I said to Joey. Did you listen when I said to Joey? Ray Vaughn, you a fly on my wall. Ray, where are you, Ray? I told Joey, we didn't hang on y'all, Joey. I told Joey we love y'all, Joey. I told Joey you got to put a name on that before you let it go, Joey. Same thing he's saying.
How we ain't like that, we influence everything. Y'all niggas move out to LA just to get put on by gangs. If you don't like the way we pop it, then stop picking up our slang. At least the homie was direct when he was mentioning your name. That's how you really crash out. And it's a part of our heritage, renter-center lifestyle. So if I pull up, I'm airing shit. Felt compelled to speak up since y'all been looking for charity. Now y'all do what y'all gonna do, but just don't speak on my area, nigga. Cause y'all not willing to take it as far as we gonna take it, I swear for God. I mean, look at the evidence.
Look at the evidence.
For every reason, but the smart thing to do is just stay the fuck away from mine.
Ooh.
I turned one of you niggas to an album rollout.
I'll turn one of you niggas into an album rollout. Cause I'm definitely looking for the album after this, right? You might as well just say, Joy, what's your album rollout? Cause I'm looking, me personally, I'm looking for the album after this. Crash Out Heritage. Ray Vaughn. Okay. Like I said, I don't want this beef to get West Coast versus East Coast, but I wouldn't mind a little Ray Vaughn versus Joy Bada, you mean? Brocksocrazy, Ray Vaughn, Crash Out Heritage. We did it. Let's do this thing.